Abo dumienu sompa secure dumienu kasebo eno na wiabre yenya jaje na yese ho konwa na yede toawo se kasebo base a ayese secure bratam na yede ma asemo na fasiesie wo ho na ensemo a efri sompa 106.5 FM akra no wonua enama asantema agi atum sompa 93.1 ehwada braka sabre kro na ayiko 100.9 so de ma ayiko wasantema mu yeduru bono mantemu a sompa 98.9 night market hwa alaje be kwa na abro sanum na afi techimai sompa no 106.1 FM yenya duru nkransa sompa 90.7 Saradonko Plaza num na wuhu yen na afi yabesene kodoma 101.3 sabro krona ye live sompa takwa 101.1 na takura de sompa je 103.3 decoder no so Sompa FM baby FM stations akentra wano no ye jiremu sa franka brekro na ye nyanna ni mu nwoma no so Facebook Sompa 106.5 FM ya na de akra no asoso na YouTube nso Sompa FM live Adamfopa radio fire France abrochima mu Paris na Hinkro na awie nsemo a eson ya secure sanitary pad asom na Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic water techire ama yedi atoa wono de di mu akotene bi enese panin bi a wabene pa petrol ne ntomu mu se emfa ho ne Ghana cedi sabre ya $10 toa ye ya petrol ntomu yi ebema yebubu nanemutia
Ghana mampanye adiaba afinkuwa ne bosumi mu enuadodo a wosomayi yetumidia
apomodimu empenifo ye wo reja ya sabia wo mo echiro hawo a ababeto ayaresabia no so nanu ya anesefo kan wo ho kakre
Sarfo wo hwe ya ho de ne ho nsam so yewura abuginapo wakwakọ bubusika wo manyi ka eda ECG so mu wo mrase badwafie
no sobedo ne ya wogina ode ma adahia ewo gushegu abato mpeso asonso akasa wose ne wonante fom kora aba wese wobeje otu
opanyini bi a wabene ewo sikasem entutuemu ede atu dwase E-Levy emre bi a ebaye ene fufuro yi energy levy ni de enya de si ebetimi di mienu no atoto afa ho da
ene yekọ abrekumane na afa aba wono moto ya manso twenda so woso no akua firi yese won beto no mienu ana na mpre nu so a won fa ne tinyi esanse wodi munkunim
sanso na Ghana water complementary so diaba sani pabeno mu a mu akasa moye illegal connection ewo mu fie no ombetum so sa
Gold board edi kokobo akwama womu a womu dija ewo gold jumadie no emu se deadline a womu dia ma womu no eso a eno ano no
America mampani Donald Trump watwa man binum dimu se wormu hia visa enye ne krum na ya man benya ye de toawo we ni ne nuanom na awiabre yaboaboa no se sompa secure dumienu kasebo akankanfo ne triple A mine ajapia apamdada mene menuano mama
akosia ejewa kwade boati enafe
ajoa asare
twayansa
Ghana mampanye Rajon Dramani Mahama adi akotu jaya wachiro mo se eneyi Ghana ban ahwa ni mo sa afinku a enua wodo ebedua na aboaye ama yensu no a ni nyina ni adane sabio akwakwa se chi no ayanom no eni ebetumi ate no aye million no be se aduasa 30 million trees nko a na bosumi mu yehwa ni mu na wo se eni kasam ne eni gesam no se another duai na ehase na atoa mu akwakopem June bosum de toso aduasa na se bosum no awieye na won mo ehwa ni mu se schools ahodo mu asoye ahodo eni nyimeku ahodo nyina ya adwarifo ma ne mema aka ho bi na sa enua ya eduadua wo bia de ho bagimuo na atumi aboa esanse duade mankwa dua masomdue dua kro no asekoba se esiufia na oba bia eboa ema wogi nwunu ade firi wonmo a eho akwakwo hia se Ghana aban yenso yatumi de ho gimuo na ebra wiase mansa nyina yisi ho se World Environment Day yade edie na Ghana yehye ho fa ewo ma Ghana mu no kwa benya community day school ewonom ewo nkramantam mu no na enade no ekọ so a Ghana mampanyin ye Rajon Dramani Mahama efa sa akonya no so kasa ye ya wode ani suade hunu ati sei ne botaye etuja.
As part of our national efforts, I'm pleased to formally announce the commencement of the 2025 National Tree Planting Exercise, which begins today, June 5th, and will continue through till June 30th. Our target is to plant 30 million trees across the country during this period. And I call on every Ghanaian, from school children and market traders to traditional leaders and professionals, to participate actively in this vital national assignment. Let us leave a living legacy for generations yet unborn. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, plastic pollution and deforestation may appear unrelated, but they stem from the exact root cause. Treating the environment as an afterthought. Addressing both demands a fundamental shift in how we view development.
Abusia wara Ghana mampanyin ye Rajon Dramani Mahama and yete se woda na die se another due ya de kwapem bosom rewie ye no ye bedue nnua million no aduasa e wo ma Ghana emuna no achi no ana wode to asoya wodo anu nyimaku awodo mo ka bie wo se asodie da won mo so se won behwa ma sa nnua yetumi aye.
A Ghana where children plant and care for trees is a Ghana that will safeguard its watersheds and restore their natural glory. A Ghana that recycles and reuses plastic is a Ghana that will protect public health, foster green jobs, and reduce emissions. But to succeed, we need partnerships. I therefore urge government ministries to coordinate effectively and enforce environmental regulations. I urge local authorities to clamp down on illegal dumping of garbage and support sanitation efforts. I urge security agencies to uphold environmental laws as a matter of national duty. The private sector should invest in recycling infrastructure, adopt circular economy practices, and lead on extended producer responsibility.
I was your Ghana mampanyin ye Rajon Dramani Mahama wa kwabenya community day school Accra ana wode sasemi ekwotu dwana no achi no ana Greater Accra Regional Minister when Monya Folanda okluso de to so etro se nei wo hwemo pa no a plastic pollution ayade ekoso ewo magane mu eni obi no nsuya ne se woja atofom gata mu ayebefua wose no aka hu bi ama saniyoma no eme gata sa wodo no emu eye fi ya eno sokrampo no eche ansa na ne hye no atumi aye adwuma ebra ma melanda okluwo kasa no eno ochese ye nyina yemoa na sadie we atuntwa.
Today, as we stand under the theme Ending Plastic Pollution, the national theme Repurpose Plastic Use, and the slogan Rethink Plastic Pollution acts now. We are reminded that the fight against plastic pollution is not one for tomorrow. It is a fight for today. It is a battle we must engage in, not with fear, but with bold and intentional steps. Our slogan says it all clearly. Rethink Plastic Pollution, act now. That is not a suggestion. It is a responsibility that we must all be prepared to commit. We are also here to witness the launch of the One Child, One Tree initiative, a brilliant symbolic and a practical campaign that signifies hope, growth for the present as well as the future generations.
I was your way a Greater Accra Regional Minister Mama Linda Oklu.
Medical Director Yoda Ghana Accra Regional Hospital, Greater Accra Regional Hospital, Reja Yasabiano, Dr. Leslie Issa Adam Zakaria. Openino Edia Tuja Church or Howning Sunsan Sobonia, Enreya Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. One more Epusu, Omu Kakra Edichere Abayi, was see a Hunsusa Sone de na ano ding, Ewa Reji Honomopa, and yet Asim Kuma Kra, what the Tujaya watches a Okomia Yahudu beat is OPD. Yeah, no cry. Na shase na nurse phone ka se ehonom nko services no en wo mo ede to honom kakra na enko wiase biaye biti se emergency afebe bia ema ekwa akwaje awo a ye hye wo mo wo honom so na adwumayefo dodo no a wo mo asesa wo mo niam nyina yo makope ba bi kuratena enti uko honom a yare hwe pa se de yare hwe na enya de a wo benya bi ewo ho wo se ka hu bi ama adwuma no aye kese wo mo so a esunsun so no de no odinti esesempenifo hwe na wo mo pe bibi kan efa ho wone SOMPA kase ene di sankomo yi.
The nurses in the hospital belong to various associations. Majority of them belong to the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. and unfortunately they are those on strike. Presently, we don't have nurses at the OPDs, the various outpatient department units. We don't have nurses at post. The emergency units is in various parts. The parts that receives new patients, we don't have the nurses at post. The theaters where we perform emergency procedures, we don't have nurses at post. The antenatal clinics where we attend to pregnant women, we don't have the midwives at post. And the labor ward where pregnant women come to when they are about to deliver, we don't have nurses at post. So what it means is that we are challenged in receiving new patients.
Dr. Adam Zakaria wamane nsam no anso hono mu a wose eduru bre bi kura na esese doctor fo no wo mo ankasa eba be ya nurse fo na adwuma enti hwese ye de obi aba ya asabia na ebi adwuma esese nurse ni ye nkratasem wo chocho niema enter niema e wo computer so ansa na ye de na ko hu doctor no afa chire na doctor fo no na afiri wo mo office abetena ho a wo mo ye sa adwuma no wo mo ye wie ansa na Woma jeni pano so ahwe wo mu no wose de ha adwene kurapo ni se rotational nurses ne wo mo ka ho a wo mo tabe wo national services wo hoyi wo mu nyina obi akwa kopi ba bi ata na obi ze hwe no wo mo kura be ya ahia ni kura ye ntua wo mo ka na afa na yes strike aba wo mo ho aba be ya adwuma wo kwan ben so.
The challenge we are facing is that doctors have to do some of the work of the nurses. We don't have rotation nurses supporting us because the rotation nurses are challenged. They cannot work unsupervised, so they are not available. So the doctors have to do what they can do for the nursing aspects and then still do their work. We're under pressure. We hope that things get better. The rotation nurses are like national service people who are supposed to work under supervision. If we bring them alone here, that means that they are going to work without supervision because their bosses are on strike. So unfortunately for us, they are uncomfortable to work unsupervised, so they are not available. Fortunately for us, we've not had any security challenges yet.
Ene ya yekotie ye medical director ewo Greater Accra Regional Hospital Dr. Leslie Isa Adam Zakaria ne yakwa homa no so tawu na ye ne yensantwani ya woto amane efra santemantemba wa beidu akwa kodi nkomo ene wodi nani abompen akohwe miaye yahodo eya ya asabia hodo e wa santemantemu se aso strike no anesefo no wo mo kono sen ena esunsunsu aso no etie bawa yede wase emu akwa abawo
Nyezo mini aba
bibi aboko die
oba de adom me ho ye pa.
Okay. Na ene wode wani ebo apro ewa ya sabia hodo no medien na ubetimi aka kire yen.
Nina ba ma me na wase na me nchi atiefu a yetie sompa ene awia yi. Na form ma ika kadada no. Enim se nurse fo nka dum ku e waga na afana ba bia no. O ma tie tua na we no ye from the partial strike. Please, tiena ye bo pa fro ka no.
Bawa.
Bacha otu menga.
Aha, kasa.
Bacha omuda ho.
Si adeye.
Okay. Say enra ebra ye beduru ye ne ebehunu say omumpanyi registered nurses and midwifery association e was santimantem ho mafiri ase a omo ba apro wa ya sabia hodo mu. Nitise ene South interest so abanya sabia wa ha manhia enso eka ho na afi nso no agogo. Ewo nyina eye bia ya no mu mpanyifo ebo mpempe ni nyina ne se omo condition of services ewo so omo bomoden aban bomoden se obetua no onye na adwen se obetua ede amomo eno da nchen a omo kire mu se ade ba ko etwa omo so kese pa eye se nurse ni nu a ohwe obi oyare no se nurse ni no hodo na so kwa ya sabia sa nurse ni kuro no ono no otua omo kachira ban say niema dis so said be out what menka
yeah na ahoma no etwetwe si entu wadaro map ba bi ejira mai mpempre
de migina suntra so aban ya savia no network no etwetwe mu kakra de ti obese tifo say eya no de ache nti sane na manugu so america no say mpempre so obidu ha accident and emergency unit no me no kase so ko opi so e ho so onya adwuma Nina say omo mpanyimfo no no omo akasa se saa adwuma a omo de boa aban ya asabia ne adensa aban ye na adwen se omo hawo no aban behwe no watie na watu so anamode a omo ma so omo be adwuma enra ye bedwiri ye no saa de ni bisi anim omo de obi a na oxygen de sinu so obedi pape na omo ka kire se enya de se omo ye adwuma nti omo ma ne san de ko ene so the same thing as here ene mpo de omo panyimfo a regional first vice chairman omo ne secretary ni nyina e wa ha.
Hello Bawa. Oh
no ya boy hu ba cha wote menka
mete unka na sport bi na gina faako wadawoma why na asa oye se wo move kakra na ahoma no
mba cho emu da hoka
ya eye oh abusuafo we monfa encheyen na bawa ahoma no ense da nyina nso nka nkomo no emu odepa na nke yepese ehunu se san na wo mokra wo maba ya sabia honom eba begya yarehwe ne sen na neoma esifa etie ewo honom ntino yenhwe se enhuma no ebetutomu a na bawa asan aba na odie ni aye no de emise yebesan akone akofre bawa ebrepam nti abusuafo yese ntwe ni bawa bedu na no ode amanebo no efra santimantemu ba na chese de nua wo mo sha ase rutu se dwumadie no amu na wo mo da so wa enye se apomudin adwumayefo no wo mo abakrapo no wo mo ababetoa ne maso ama wo mo ba yaresa bia ho so wo ba begya yarehwe no so no enioma etimi akonkan de ama wo mo nti yede ni edi ensem no echi ebre yese emise bawa san aba homa no so bawa timenka
meto
Debi bawa wo de ye bepe brepam ni asan fra obiem wai na yato ankomobo no so e de afiri ho
ene ye bepe brepam na yato aso e de afiri ho eno ekọ na nwumre se de mu nsem tie bia ye bebo na ye pinene ye de atoawo na adwumaku a yefre ohom se Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry GNCCI utwa ne tia genesi na wo mo pani a woda no owura Mark Badu Aboaje ena ekasai na we na award program bi a wono mo ye de toso maako num ena wode toso wo kasa wase na wo be kire se no kwasem ni sade aban yi ba asetena na wo hwehwa ne maso ko hwem patrol bo so emete ko fom a na drowafo wo moni agye ho wie passenger fo se yente ka sika so no mo ne ho ade ko wie yente so na nya manwie ama ya no mo ho nkwan a eno da yenkoda made nche a wansi dia ba beto leta bia so no sabio ebasa no a na kama yese ade papa waye ni nyina yese kotra janan kase na waye ni nyina no sabio no na akwa ye hruda sem Ghana fo ahyase a wo mo bo wo no hwene na yewura makaboaje Badu kire se ewom se dollar no se sidi atimi asore gina nanim papa nani so bidie nanso saa wan Ghana sidi a ebebo mu no ama ya se bibia ayese se bio wo we nkate na ba ko bi nye enya fremu a asai ewom se to yesika to na eba ne de eye ebeboa ama eba energy sector ho a ka ye de ne yatimi ahwa anso bi nanso ne bread buy no enye brepa.
These temporary taxes should not be, and already if you look at the build up for petroleum prices, there are a number of about 17 or so different levies and taxes. So if you're going to add another, it is important that the people also get to know. As I said earlier, we are not against it. We are of the opinion that at least the rate should have been a bit lower so that we can at least enjoy the benefit of this appreciation that we have a lower prices now, because we are all expecting that once prices petroleum products, once they go down, then the fares will also go down. Those who are transporting goods, now they will also be charging and the prices will go down. Now we're all asking that prices should go down. If you keep on introducing a new level of taxes and levies, you don't expect that the prices will immediately go down. So that's what we are asking for. So now I think they should give us some relief. If they really want prices to go down, they should give us some relief. We don't expect that immediately they will increase or introduce new levies and expecting that prices will go down. Business obviously will add up once it increases their cost of production.
Chief Executive Officer Edema Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Yewra Mark Badu Abuaje ene yetenenkan.
Na wanamonya for Hassan Tampuli wano wokwa kushegua batompa so wano anemra sebajani au homrebi atwemu so na wayaso for be de ya wo shoma Ghana ya kwantempo so eno waka se wano kan se bedroom mebi Ghana for betambo kunkunfa na wo mo de abre wo mo aka se o munyi wo mo buo sansa ban we ba ye no waye no daada akra no a ase sane ni suri ne ban na kwakoye no akwasa sabi okokire janan no ewo mu anu de tuntum bi atua to e de Ghana for ama enei ewom sa ban na ba kina so won ko akire nanso ne nsese bone bi a wahase a wode ba de atwa omanfo nsurumu eyedum so levi ya wo mu de sa no mbeka no no se eno so ayade a eba ba ya de so a de abato omanfo so ye papapa na won mu kire mu se no mu nim se bi eja enkafa ngobo so ba ba tete ama omanfo wan ha wo mo nanso afa kura na ban na paso nam kwati kwa so na wasade to ofoforo eba ema ne ba ye aginamo abo ebeda Ghana yekomu na Yewra Alhassan Tampuli wane SOMPA kase edi nkomo no enu wachro se anhwe ye bedroom rebi no wo man no wonam hokora ebeje oto sansa dia hyase a ekakọ no sabe pepe eni ebehu no.
You know, when you come when you say that there's no innovation in the imposition of taxes and levies and all of that, it is the usual petro. We've been doing this thing since the days of Dr. Kwesi Botwe. Those days when he reads the budget, then he will announce new prices. That is what we are doing. But the issue of E-Levy was an innovative one. We wanted to expand the tax base so that we don't put everything in one basket. Whilst we are reducing, taxes somewhere, so that we spread it out. And don't forget, if you are not sending Momo, you don't pay E-Levy. Whether you like it or not, you pay. Even if you are working, you pay. You know how price of petroleum product affects everything in this country. Even the cost you make, you pay. It affects practically everything. But E-Levy, if I'm not sending any money and I want to work or even pick a car, then I don't need to pay E-Levy. So it was more of an optional kind of tax. You understand? Betting that if I don't go to, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know how they do it. So if you don't bet, you don't pay tax. But for whether you like it or not, the market woman, the housewife, everybody, the farmer, everybody is supposed to be suffering from this new levy that.
I was your way and Rasaba Jania was the Madashia. I wear a purpose to go about to unpass so. Yewra Alhassan Tampuli.
Opanyini baako ya eba oman sikasem tutu ya wabiri mu ye professor ewo finance so oko University of Ghana Owura Godfred Bokpin ene ye kana semi opanyini de nchiremu aba no wose E-Levy ya na mre bi e wo hono mu a aba bedane agiremabo to ya na tare Ghana fo apampam no enya de esi ebetumi ede atoto energy levy fufuro ya mpanifo edi aba wose mienu no ensunsuye edemu pa na wose emre bi a etwemu no na NPP aban wo man omadwene se abefo nimdie ya akonanim no wo mbedane niemamu ama Ghana so akonanim na wo mbemma Ghana akonanim wo sa akwane so a na esese digitalization no wo mode niema ba ebetimi aboa ne yehia sika ede amasansa kire no etimi akonanim inti E-Levy no eyade eba beboa ye nanso wo se wo hye saa eto no ana ewo honom ne yesusunso bone ye benya wo Ghana fo so no sesi a wontumi mfantoto energy levy fufuro ya abaikura wo se wo de wo je atum se wo mu se saa eto fufuro energy levy 1 cedi ya abaya ye de toto 1 liter fuel esoi wo se enye se eye de beboa preko pede nanso animanimu ya de wo mu hunu se saa hyehye no nka ye kan 1 cedi eni E-Levy dada no e ho no ade toto atum se difference no ebi wo mu pa yentie no.
Materially there's a huge difference. I had contended, sir, if you look at government's own strategy, and if you look at the fact that the digital economy was and would grow faster than the traditional economy, and that the future is increasingly digital, and we needed to create the enablement for the digital economy to grow, our considered view was that E-Levy was a misplaced handle along that path. They are completely different. And the impact of introducing the E-Levy and the future of the digital economy, we will end up being hurt much more than compared to this levy.
Enwachi ena opanyini esan kasafa sidi ahwodin ya abamuo ene ene dollar yi ekɔ akansie pa enya sem kuma wo se enye se aban no sɔre ya na wo munya asa mfaso yi o anase wo mutimi di hihya hudo gu akwamu bɛyɛ na kakra nie wo mo hyɛ di nkita ho ama asoye show mensi kasem so en afei Bank of Ghana wo mu nyina ka wo mutia bomo ama dwen akɔbenkrom sɛ wo mbɛhyɛ datena se entotoye ama san hyehyɛ yi no etimi ababoa enu nti en wo ndi ohunu sɛ saa na moyi ya ye hunu ne nsakyerɛ papa yi a aba o my Ghana emu no wo se enye dakoro adwuma.
I had indicated much earlier that the central bank was targeting exchange rate. They just didn't want to communicate that to the market at the initial stage. So it was not just a more recent meeting where they decided on this. They knew largely where they were heading to. Then that is why we said that what we witnessed in terms of the strengthening of the local currency was not just the forces of demand and supply. There was an intervention to cause the strengthening. And we were concerned that the rate of appreciation was too aggressive to enable planning and the entire economy to adjust to the strengthening of the currency. And to that extent, you could not describe that as stability. That was more of a disruption. A disruption could cause negative benefits or positive as well. That was what we witnessed, and it was very difficult for people to play along and to even plan, and it was quite unsettling. We knew to some extent that we would be arriving between 10 plus or minus 1 or so way back, more than a month ago, and all that. But it's also good that there's some level of clarity that, yes, we need to stabilize. Beyond the aggressive strengthening, we need to stabilize. Stability is pressured over wide swing, whether appreciation or depreciation is neither good for businesses nor for even the central bank in the first place.
Professor Godfred Boping or economist and afenso or a professor of finance at the University of Ghana.
Na saa sikatroi wan Ghana sidia ebeda petro liter bia so ese Ghana fo wono mo hwere afiri se de dollar kura sidi si papa na ni so nyina emu no yewura John Abulai Jinapo wona ya hoode ne no wahweso Minister for Energy and Green Transition wajina mrase badwafie na eka ECG nkoa de ntia amasa to we aba no wabubum na wayi naposo ede che no wo chese Ghana cedi no ya dollar fofra yensa kan 67 billion Ghana cedis ne ye ka eda ECG so a wo se yetumidom na yeyi ne nkakra akra ede firi ho.
Mr. Speaker, 67 billion, and the plans to resolve this 67 billion debt, which has reduced largely on account of an improvement in the exchange rate, are as follows. We want to work to increase revenue and also reduce losses. The performance of district managers and general managers of the various ECG operation areas have signed performance agreements with management, and ECG management will sign performance agreements with the Ministry of Energy as well, so that we can monitor performance throughout the period. Right, Honorable Speaker, when we're leaving office, the losses were around 22%. On assumption of office, it has hit almost 40%. I'm happy to announce that the losses are reducing.
Ewie na yewura Abulai Jinapo esande aba beto so bia chese ECG wono de nhyehyɛ bi kura bai de friend say cash water force system eno ne de sika no ebeto se nsuo na adoma boa eno nso kura na aboa maka no bi wo ho a wo mo atimi eyiyi di free ho na ye nhyehyɛ papa ebeboa maka no so ate.
We also want to ensure that we stick to the cash water for mechanism, and so far we've been doing so. We are going to renegotiate with the IPPs again because we believe that they've made a lot from the state, and this is the time for the IPPs to also show some commitment so we can sustain this sector. Mr. Speaker, we are working to involve the private sector in the billing and collection at the last mile with ECG and possibly NEDCO, so that they can bring expertise, they can bring the needed revenue and overall efficiency when it comes to collections. Mr. Speaker, these are some of the measures we are taking in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance to work around this inherited debt of 67 billion.
Eno ne ka ECG de na yebo so se ya wonya sa akode enso no waje so ha eno yewura John Abulai Jinapo, where Minister for Energy and Green Transition.
After ko ansan fofomu na Ghana Water Company Limited one mon kwabata bi ya ewo Accra West region wam so ade aba ya wo kire mu se enai no ye wo nipa binumu a one ma hyase ya wam ye illegal connections a wo ba betu wam so sa yie pa wo so last quarter 2024 abapem first quarter 2025 for no cases a wo do ya one mon saka na aba one mon sabo no ayama akomako apemba ko ani ahanum 1,500 cases in Kwa. Woman nam kwati kwa so na warma ye illegal connections enu ye nsuo de ye nsuo no womu bu ni free womu ntua ka preba amfam free so no enu nko ade no cases 1,500 aka wo bi ama Ghana Water Company Limited ebo amane yese wonia womu ma ho womu mamo grace period say ebre we ya womu ya eye bosumi yimu no wo mpene toto mpene no a and one say wa wasimu pam no aba Ghana Water Company Limited one more atena ye no aba ga jom say bo we dia man sada na me ho na e kire me na agam ye ni illegal connection bi na wo mo nhwe na kadada ye da wo no ehwe ne tua anya sa na wo tena si bu ani e de gu nioma so no ba so pa chi dia eni on ba wasa mra no enu bedi ye pa wo se ye kasai eni pa ba sa ha nwotwe ana womo ankasa hunu se womo de womo nye won madwene se won beba Ghana Water Company Limited won makache ne wachina nade chien so aka hu bi wase aka wo bi kura ma won ma send message sa wodo e de ama Sarfo ise nkaja womo mra sanse ne ya bom kokode edi kan de etoso mienu mamma ne nyansa ne mo ba beka se me hu yanka na Sarfo nyina nya won madwene kura se womo bompe na won makọ Ghana Water Company Limited won makache eno anam so ama wom de kokobo aba ya watchro mu sefri na de kure no wo mo ba betu Sarfo ni nyina so sasa banche e wo mayi mu ya wo ba se wo mo de Ghana Police Service adwumako no ebeka ba kire mu woni ya wo mo ba che wo no de wo ba ya na se ado ba gina mra no no akwakoyi wo no wo court de enti a illegal connections yi ye bie na wo mo ma Ghana ya boka e wo yensuo hu no wo kwako kirekire mu ama court no wo no so aso ate
Ghana Gold Board ebo amane se womu a womu di sika kokko hu edwa ya womu eni tumi krata a womu didi sa adwuma ni nyina no womu amomo akosi busumi ni de toso aduonu baako na sa deadline ni eduru honom na wunyanya wo license ya wo abaye adwuma biya na ye chewa ye bebo okwadu owura Sami Jemfi na Chief Executive Officer Edema Gold Board na wono enegina mu ede ensemi etudwa wabra Chamber of Licensed Gold Buyers womo ekọ na so ene no ekodi nkomo no wasre ekuo ni se sa kokoboi nanka esese bosumi etwa mu no 21st ena deadline no womo de mo na we no mo ba yese da bi se ne nemesi fe kondodo no a womo nsa enyanka womutumi krata enti wom behia break akra ne mo bosumi ba ko kan ho enti bosumi ba ko na free bosumi etwa mu me no ebe so a na chese bosumi ni de to so aduonu ba ko wasi grace period ni ye 21st edru honom na wunyanya wo de a enya de se womo de time ni bi ebe kan ho enti wom besre se members no womo hwede womo ni sa hyehyɛ eso.
With your help, we should be able to sustain this for the betterment of our people. We are not going to renege on that, and anybody who becomes a stumbling block will be dealt with in accordance with law. So kindly encourage your members to play by the rules, apply for a license, get a license, make sure you have a license after the 21st of this month before you trade in gold. If you don't and we catch you, we will prosecute you.
Ora Sami Jemfi ena ye panyini power da Gold Board anonene ene ekoti enu achi ena Chief Executive Officer oda Chamber of Licensed Gold Buyers a womo ko ne naso no kwaku amu a enso editu dwa se ekuo no behye na womo ahwese echise ya mpenifo edi agu akwemu yi womo ebedi su no obia ape ne license.
This is the second time we've had the extension, and for us as a chamber with that membership, our advocacy goes again not for them all the time, but also on behalf of the Gold Board. So we are aimed to encourage them, drive that force, and get all of the members to register on or before the 21st of June 2025.
Ora kwaku amua ena ye panyini power that Chamber of Licensed Gold Buyers anonene eni ekuti ye.
Ene na abusua meka wo se secure du mienu kase ebo e di free sompa fie ɛna ɛto awɔ no siki ɔno ɛyɛ ahotetam ɔba wunya ntwa abrade bosumi bia wuhia bi Ghana ha ya na ɛyɛ no na ne ntaba no nso emu babae ɛtrɛ ɛna ɛsan so ɛwɔ pear cotton we nyina ɛchi no maize bi wom ɛbɔ hɔ dide ɛmansa wangu won kɔmɔ no so na ɛma hɔ yɛ wese nti sɛ wodoro Africa map ne Ghana map to atare mu no ya intense nti ɛno na mekamfo ɛdema wɔba bi a wɔsi ne nyinta so sɛ ɛnom ɛmoa no Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic ɛhɔ na akwa sɛ bɛma ya adwonso twam ya de ɛtew so utimi ka sɛ am free oba awutwa no ha wo mu Endpoint hɔ ɛna abakɔ ama nneɛma sesa ebia na yɛ mmerɛbo mu haw anasa anom ntini na ho aka fakɔ share signboard ho ankran na wɔno momwa spenters akwan no so ɛno achi kono no abo hia kuma sɛ santimantam mu awie wɔ madamanti yɛ na yɛ homra
Kweku, minim so why she. Me craman nane. Now so ebony show one basso.
Mane hon sepeno. Ebony condoms comes in different flavors and available in all pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. For bulk purchases, contact 055-230-0075. Ebony Condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it.
We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate.
It only the view means a condom. The condom only then it's not on, but as a condom.
Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Ghana had the obi enim sɛ yɛ prostate. Na baby omutibi yɛ screening ɛma wo hu ne yie etu asia. Na ɛyɛ Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Anasa ɛyɛ kidney, ɛyɛ liver problem. Wo fa baby ɛna adwodwo. Na deɛ fa ne premature ejaculation no a bɛrima bi a wo ne wo dɔfo akɔ akɔhyia. Asa wo di ne ho agorɔ. Asa wo to ntɛ. Ɛne yɛ bra Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Na yɛ mmoa wo. Ɛma ne mɛma mo pa wo. Ɛyɛ Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Wo mo da mu fua. Yare bi a infections bi na wo hɔ. Anasa bi a wo hwa wo fa baby na adwodwo. Kidney problem, prostate deɛ ɛyɛ Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Ahenema Kokobe Kumase baako wɔ hɔ ɛbɛn Angel Educational Complex no ɛna Accra ha nso so deɛ wɔn mo gyina mu ankasa ɛwɔ Spinters bebree friend share signboard no wuduro na ubusa sɛ wopɛ Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic a obia ɛbɛkyerɛw frɛ Endpoint ɛwɔ 0244867068 ɛna 0274234321 Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic a wɔn mo dɛm fua
Hey mido edrano pa wutimi to wo boase etwitwi wusi o do na so nim se me de yas toothpaste and the brush and the twitwi mesima me nya homka senti na ye bokoi na me die me all time favorite yas herbal toothpaste and the brush aboa me ama sesei menum nso a enwunu anasa de ehia me semfimfem me biem na wo hwɛ sɛ me se aye fita sesrechi ahoma na eti brightens yas whitening toothpaste and the brush and me di hwimese enti na wo se efei na yas total care gel toothpaste and the brush ne die ebo wo se ho ban demu ne nyina ema wonum ye sham. Oh yes, Enukratrodo, Yas Herbal, Yas Whitening, and the Yas Total Care Gel Toothpaste, and then the brush. Ebusian Chamfa.
Sawo peduduo 2 ewon kan ha. For Leicester Ghana Limited, and was 050-161-9588. Leicester Ghana Limited, and the Yas Toothpaste mo ahodo, and then the brush abedjaso, abebua.
Munde dinam se menya foreign call. Hello.
Hello, Papa. What about to be a new? Se me feel London. US.
Na no crowd wo kura fra me boma mania.
Na papa mo ho te sei.
Awurade aduma haboko.
Na kujejesi. Ekwo bosempene mo. De woton adanse ho niam no nso. Wo hye ho de.
Oh, wo hye ho. Ekwo ba. Messi obo adwuma kura sere kane no a. Na wodro US won so manfo bo ndin sa na.
Hey papa US hakura de. Na na kojejesi company limited agi ba bia. Wo Holland, Germany, France, Italy, London, Canada. Eba adansi hu niam de a. Obia se na na kojejesi company limited. Na matese wo bie depo kasie bi e wo kaso a. Ehon na wo bia koto adansi hu niam. Na eye no kura papa.
Oh, no kura pa. A police station in Chenhua.
Hey, a kuoba sempre monono. Onye mereda.
She, we kura no miensamua and we be en fufro yawo. Baku abu akwase pass kumasi. And baku so pokura se nkran ha. Obia se na na kodwogesi eye bemaba e wa dansi mu. Waton cement, iron rods, banding wires, and na dua plywood and just say the board dance wo. Te se bibia e de she e dansi ase de ko wie. Depo no nyina so eye tufo bo. Wodu kuka mu a, wodu kodwa free. Akra wuyi kaswa depo eni pokrasi de no kwa to nchen a wasa wobu akotema Tantra Hill Iron City amanfrom wasa bie depo kese so e wo Koshiman Kumasi sepase depo no kwa da nchen a ebisu magazine road head office no wa bie depo kese so e wo da de ntam edwesu Akra road femeso opposite Alaji Celia ampaba meboshen Tanoso Breman and a Manfrum. Numbers of for the Frey 0244 313 752 and 0244 41 93 93.
Nana Kojejesi Company Limited.
Hey, a Kuabas in Primono.
Aji bebia ampa ebusua yedemase na yemomako aba ede bakasiebo yi asubiem na yetoaso ne yekwa ahoma no so tew na nsemuntem na beto odwase uko efutu abato empeso no so onfifi mantemu a NDC amanyoku na executives bi no wo madwalai pa enyasem kuma ma akire demonstrations bi ba mu bobo ko jan ne ade ya no mo cheso opanyina wo de ne baaye se wo mra meye aban na musini wo ho wo mpe no akire ne yebo nipa fufuro edin ena group no a edi ka ba ka se wo mpe so we de ye akire hu nsem koye bebre kwaku adema yense ntwere o ahoma no so ne yenkohwe yese ne confirmation bi akoso amoru atamensa afedie wo magina tumpreko kwaku wotemenka ma hai
Medioso
we de sima ba ko pa bi entemu nadwumadie no bone tofa emayen
yo meda se ne wodi to dwa no sanda net ye ba ne se ye Abraham atano Ghana mampeni ye John Dramani mama ebu ni di ma assembly members eto ne so aba no ye total rejection na wo mo eto di tia no na se ne Ghana mamra no etie no ne wo so mampeni ebu ni pa fufuro din enu mu ene chese o mampeni ebo ye reverend eye ata mensa din se ono nso assembly members na ti bia no so mo gintumu a na womo akoto abano edama no enei ene chese obepie mu wo eye efutu municipality ni mo vivre mantemu a assembly members wo ho ye mako eye 18 na assembly members no mo nyina ye MPP fo and after government appointees in Yamaku 8, na chese Ukambo na 26. And they assembly members ni government appointees in Eco Simpini, Edium Kukumutiko team, yes or no. A by your net as a electoral commissioner, a future municipality in Monom, 80 Abetimus, assembly members and a government appointees in Inano, 100% in their band there, 1 to the boom at the Ama, a reverend attachments, assembly America said here. Ono ene ye efutu municipality no ye wo MC ya oho na wo muto abane wie na de makwa na etwetwe nipa bebre aso ne se papa ya ye boni din ye NDC ni na adenti ena MPP for assembly members ho nyina no obia eni age eno ena mbom NDC for no mbom a wo ewo ho no mbom wo nyina o ma ye bosa enye asam keto akran this Sunday ye de abato ni nyina abane wie ya nsunsanso a efirimu eba ye enie
kwaku miena wase wai ne afa onsi ha ebrepa mu no bibi fufuro bi ba na wodi ho enchiremu no abrenti yense ntwere ni kwaku adema ama ne boy ya wodi free futu eba ye eni ekuti yi
ene ye free futu a ye kwa kogina ewa Abrekuma North constituency ho na eho na de wogina osona na mu 2024 ekokopre mrase badwa agwa no nemso ekowie benkum ni nefa ankwa amobia eye na na ekwa free yi ena nura wone donkuma no wono mo match nenso na enye 6 match ya straight wono mo ko post sadom wo maboboa no wo ko kura ne pink sheet eno wo be chese wo no 2024 no na bibia di adanse se wadi nkunim akasa abato komisa bebo ni din se wo no winner a wo kom mrahye badwafie akogina adehye a wo mo abrekuma north fo wo manamu na watete se wo no mpese enko ne ntopire nu so na wadi kan di nkunim pa de won twen ne ntwechena se yentu ne biu.
Perfect. Perfect. If you won, would you say they should rerun? If you were the one who won, will you say they should rerun? You know the King Solomon issue. We won the election hands down. And so there isn't going to be any rerun. We have the pin sheet. We have every evidence. We've collated with their agent throughout 6 times. And this is where we are. So if you were the one who won, will you suggest there should be a rerun? That's my question.
Enu ya asem no obusa no wo se dia King Solomon apenso ebisi pa na ye wona di nkunim abeka se yenkonkoto ne biu na ewie na deputy director edema NDC amanyoku no of elections and IT Dr. Rashid Tanko computer ede beto so se wo twene mutan ne betene ye pe e wo saba no wo moto ne mpire no.
We are truthful to ourselves as a political party, NDC. We also told them, yes, we lost ours during the meeting. So we are truthful. These are our opponent. In fact, they are my friends. My opponent, MPP, they now want to go and do Piccadilly. That's a 419 way of doing things. Trying to scan copies and bring it, voice it on EC, and then the EC to want to use that one to declare them. We won't accept it. The way forward is to go and have a rerun of those 62 polling stations. By 5 o'clock, the winner would have been declared, and everybody will be at peace.
Enti de onimoto na yade ne totore na no wo mo de nim se wo mo de nkunim nti wo mo nsuro se ebesan so ato ne bio. Dr. Rashid computer
Afroyotoa and Semno Aso. Also, Fredmekoya Wama Ghana Mugana Armed Forces. Woman so at the Krata Epija. Veronica Ahe, one of your Captain Ghana Navy, Acting Director General Public Affairs, and Na Nensa Ashakrata Yi Asi. Wabomu Amania Sende, one more son Sembinam. Krata Binam one chance social media, and so baby Abafabia. Won't be Sawa Ghana Srafredmeko no F nipa. Ya one masha se kura ya one vetini ade e wo social media no so one more card ya kire Ghana fo nyina so obi amana ni na wo sa aboa wo esanse nei nipa binumu asase a wo mo de asrafo adwumako ni dinam sa ya fa adwuma e wo ma Ghana mu abra entesa one more kan no masanso su biem asini pipo a kire se Ghana Armed Forces ayi asrafo adwumako a e wo ma Ghana mu no wo mo nyamfa wo bia adwuma. One more shall see as a recruitment and one will be our main one and conference. One more bon de sa Ghana for Emra and for more particulars. Emra Macahon. I can will be Amakokoba, one more deba, you know. Area Captain, Ghana Navy, Acting Director, Veronica. Ahe, Airborne, yes, sir. Wabasrapa. A friend of the Quay, be at our be. Sell social media, no so TikTok, WhatsApp, Twitter, near the end, and I'm ho. Sir Ghana Forces and Mekono Afeni Pano, Fan Sir Aerodo Radansam, Nasa Kabetu Mukranwa, Bo Aposi Farman, yes, Bataki Wamo, Na Ghana Armed Forces and Ghana Police Service and Mekono, one of my Swatiana, woman Yanubi, Nani Pabonfua, or Passa, would do dream. Aju usika dino, wama mpanyifo aswatene saa, wamusu wamusiachi obi biara pii, nemom Ghana Forces Mekono, wamunyamfa wobia juma, na asakwabana se wambefa mpua, wambema Ghana fo aswate, na wanma yene sa sene dane denyinata, wamubo muamanie ewode ubo enkratani mu.
Adwadifo yomo kejetia edwam ewo Asante Mantemu en womo ahyeboyi womo se kabia womo di Electricity Company of Ghana Limited ECG adwumekuo no beye 1.5 million Ghana cedis na chese titisika no be 15 billion anu ohye nye kaketoa womo se busumi nan ye da omanimu die womo be hye no womo atoto niema no womo atua sa aka se de beya ECG fo womo dwumadi ebetimi akonkan na enche kura ena mpenifo bufu ye ewo ECG ho ye ne okodwam ho omko disconnecting kanea mabe nafua miensa de na wo mu da sumu ewo market ho eno ne nam so ma wo de tu dwa se ne nyoma ekono enye ena eka no wo de no so no ano odin se sika ye tue ne pa ni ma bebre ena ECG fo wo mu de beye Johnson Kwabenankra wono na edwam training ema Kumasi City Market Traders Union wono ne SOMPA kase twetwe nkobo no wasi o sa media wo mu kra no wo mu ayo madwene se wo metua ne kakra so wɔn ntimi ntwe ne nyina bum kura kakra wɔn bɛyi saa aka ne nyina ɛde afiri ho
kejitia market ne de sɛ de nyina ne mu no ye bi atwa mu sɛ kejitia na ye dede ntini ho ase nema enkoso dwade mu enana eti ho ase but now no mesi ni pi akase nema gusu a esisa nema sisa itimi ba se etwemu 1 month ani bitum light no dwano nso no esumu nko a just also touch and san e bikwa watini ananti dwanu mu but ya na mompa ene benefobia omuso aban do mo ba ye nyina na mompa ye tumiti mesi ni pi aka se Yesu Kristo ama bosunu na ye di enimu enu ho na ye ndi yisi bika na keda ho a na nunti no betu ye light no ye tue ni nyina
enu achi enu wode tu dwa se we die adesrede no wode etu adwadifo nyina nim se wommoa mpanimfo a edi wo manim no se de be ya sa na mo wo mbetimi etu enye no nko a wo ma hye no nso ahunu se wokɔ adwam ho no mo a se amanyofo de wo ho efofore nioma mu wo mdwumadie mu no ase ya adoso enti ne senti no enche kora wo mbehwe se wo mkohia mayor na afa regional party executive se when this amanyoko no so no makɔhwe na sa asem no wo mo aka
katire jadifo ma ni meme wojam kuma city market munse omukoso anyi mujibi editi bia kejiti abefale tuma pefla bia metra se entwawo yetete na okese enimu a kakra enso nya meretwe adona se bedu be wi bi free na di bishin na otima asa youtube ngi se de kejiti yakodu ye bia no omunye mujibi na munsu nye enso mampelinfo direct bia de mo bia mo hwese ombenye fi amaye ya chebe no de ahwese obi da ahwese bia benya ni mita ewodanimu ayebo no nso no ebese de ba ama obi anya na hutu
Johnson Kwabena Ankra wono ena ye dwamtirani ema Kumasi City Market Traders Union ne eni ekuti ye
yefiri Kumasi City Marketer yanko techiman no nso mede wura bayire dwam ewofia so na normal hemfo ho ya amamre ne amane agunsa wi abompa ya asretwedi ampon adana senso se wato nsupa ama womba yire nabo na woma ya amamre wi no aduse atofo nso ba na wombeto bi sabire bayire moy na nsofia so de aba na emuna na miaw ya wono eneye wohimpopra ana wodi kura wofia so bra wo kasa na wafre atofo se wono mmra na wosade to aban ni mu se bayire de enche na epro ne se hunti aban nye de obetumi bia so mbenya warehouse bia ebegu mu acha kakra ama atofo abefa
bayire soso no home implication we bebre bayire wo a enche na say ebesra nka aban emeso ya se kakra na empe storage bia bayire no ba ebetimi asave na ebe preserve no na amanfo atimi aba benya bia to in the long time because bayire no bebu a sisi ya na say enche dani ba bi edipia papa bia enti ebesra aban say omuwa na animu ye ya no ompe ba bia ebenye dwa kakra bi ye ebe ma na asase de
ewie na oba hema nana Mariama owusu ya dwai wono na ne dia wono nso di bito so
afiahia se bayire ye betunti ya gunsa danyankopon asese nsua to ama ye bayire aba na ya ba bebie dwaya no ye srega na manyina afirifia so tachima mane kosi babia nkran Kumasi takura de babia bia meto bayire
ewie na adwadifo ne akuyafo a wo mo bayire abo nso wamode etwato
abusiafo nkanfo kakradefo Kumasi tachimafo ya pomocha ni diem eya mombra fianso na momere bare efo wozo dafo fofo bare mono unisika kura yele ya drum no wode abra unisika yele firu yasraw wo be firi na de kwana kwato na so nya kakade sho umesku na ya pomocha na ma be chiama ye na ya fene de ahwa ya mma no
osi ade yo na akumfia me o aka nyina PSA na chiama ni na osai SB yete ne se na de wiase nyina atede Ghana man nyina atede ni nyina ne se tachima fia so ya ne forikrom na afia so hema oye nana Mariama owusia abegina ho ewo ni dwam abiye bai mu no ano se wiase nyina wone ne dika tu bai mu no ewo na sase so
eno eye adwadifo ena efa akuyafo no bi a womba yira abo ena eho anije wote se wonom ekasai na ene ntentem yenkwankwa wie kase no endpoint homeopathy clinic wamadamanti medoko US abrochimamu mampane Donald Trump ena wakasai na enese wodi sikato ahodo tototo ama binom so titiri wono ma de nnuane ene niam ahodo ekwa amano ne kokoton no so no wasan keka ne ho foforo na wɔse aman bɛɛ sɛ dunkuno deɛ ɛnam baako no mmienu bi nti ebinom koraa ɛnam wɔn nsa so ma atutrafoɔ enya mu wura na ebi nso kɔtena America wɔn mo brɛ so koraa no wɔn mo da so te hɔ nti ɛnɛ wɔn ma wɔn mo visa bio na aman no ebi ɛyɛ Afghanistan, Haiti, Iran, Myanmar ne Yemen afe ɛba bibiman mu nso a wɔsan bɔ sɛ Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Libya, Republic of Congo, Somalia ne Sudan foɔ ɛna ɛba yɛ afam ha nso wɔbɔ Burundi, Sierra Leone, Togo ne mom ɔman Ghana deɛ nhyira nka nyame yɛdin ka ho afe ɛkɔ aman foforɔ bi te sɛ Cuba, Laos nom ɛne Turkmenistan, Venezuela wɔn mu nyinaa nso ɛho kan nanso ɛno ɛna me boss wɔn wɔman Ghana mu deɛ yɛntiri yɛyie yɛdi amam sɛ yɛdi mmara so ɛno akyi ɛba visa gye nso a sɛ de bɛsi atwe mu sɛtai ansa na yɛde bɛma wɔn no na ho so sa abrɔbɛ ebi afi no waso afidie siki odumienu kaseɛ bɔ no ensɛm a yɛde toawo ɛwɔ aboboa no ofon so o radio no so bi ɛne sɛ
awusoyoko ayo Ghana mampanyi na tena ye ama wode to dwatra sabo sumi mu nko ano ye baba nnua basa million no aduasa
apomudi adwumayefo ye wo reja ya sabia en wo mo de to dwa sɛ nsunsuan so a eye anesefo wo mo strike no a wo mo ekɔ no enya wa ya sabia no so no ano odin
Ghana National Chambers of Commerce and Industry jinisi wono mo pani say petrol ntumu se sie ya yetete so na wangane si dia bedale tabia so no eno na yese enkatebone ababe frankatepa no
na ebeka wenum ho ne boaboa no ebra Leicester Company Limited wana so the ya street person na brush so ya sene wonya bia wawie kura eya posen papa etia po ema humeka eyi fi ne nkeka wa bia de firi wosinim eboa makaka wo so nyina totu arifiri ma wo se no epa yopo fita kama nyasam keto ma wotimi nya adaje sere wo bedwam sanse wo the ya street paste and the brush and the dijuma wo kwa akra botumi afro 0501 619588 0501 619588 no wakotu ndudu mu kumase fonso mfa 0501 390338 Nana Keja se Company Limited ni oyenhia wa anka yedabonten wo ba ye adansia ye fofofo aye simple aye nika asa ya kono de aka ho wo se renado na wo pe plywood ana building wires, cement, iron rods, roofing sheet ne nyina dana bam se wo bedom aboa wo benya bi kama adansie no fiti na hyase ekopim na wiye Nana Keja se Company Limited nko na wo bie wo se wo to no odi kojaw wo to no odi kojaw eje bi kam kura ye wo ka no wo no betena se yenhye no watua ne kakra na bibia afi ho waje abasobode agye 2023 wo no na saje ye akra ne kumase wo pendodo matu a obetumi afra wo 0204 345 040 0204 345 040
Awie isi ebenya aduane papa edi na programs ahodo ye bekoso na watwe awie ye nyina eniema bekoye waduane ho nsem na e haja special local foods eno ne e kanfo ede amawo enkran hanom de hacho atomic kwan so wo ben transition wonom pe local food bia ye no Ghana ha me pacho fa order no ekoma no 0246359921 0246359921 na yapom de ho nsam so ebetimi akonkan dia na eye 21st clinic wo mu na asiatica expert papa wo mu di kan na foforo esua wo mu enti no a enam to ase ho ya etwetwe wo a ema wuntimi entena se na wotena se na osore kora na kwakwaye wo hawo no 21st clinic wo mu ene bebo branches ne de Ghana half na ba bia ashita 0540311311 0540311311 Moderoma yemfo madwenkyere no ba komienu bi wo Facebook tawe na yensori enkope baabi entina teacher kujo edi free tapanyina susu wo se NDC amanyokuo yi wo mabeyi E-Levy free ho en wo mode eyi nkania ne nsuo ntumu aba en wo mo san ede eto fofo aba bebo omanfo asum se ta wo se saade ne de we de nya de bebo akra wo se entia enkoma chairman ode ne ho kwaku apia en afi honorable Mavis Hawakumsen God Okle Prince enso de ne de aba wɔse authentic and trusted voice for the people yɛda se honorable Abedi Kwada su Kumase wɔse Mahama government says ya 1 cedi fuel levy ya abedi wɔse a lazy approach kura wɔse entiankoma mami soja ewo Kwada so Baba Mahama edifri wɔboase wɔse from frying pan to fire E-Levy to Dramani levy Mensa Pillar 2 enso de ne de aba edi freedom hanum say wɔse Dumso levy is 8 times bigger than E-Levy enti yedamase yede adwenkyerɛ no esi ha enuanom miensa ene yebesom mu awie yi adwoa asare ni medin mene
akosia ejewa kwade boaten enafe
secure mine AAA ejapia apamdada endpoint ka ho ye fa sompa ye nkorabata hodo no nyina Kumase takorade takwa tachiman doma sunwane nkransa ene adamfo pa radio ensemi nyina nso yabɔ ne bɛdɛ www.sompaonline.com eguho abenya bi na wakenkan